Welcome back to Visa Trader, the channel that brings you the new standard of crypto trading. My name's Sebastian, and every day, as you know, I'm teaching people how to earn money in the crypto market. As you've seen in my past videos, we've been following a symmetrical triangle pattern that's been playing out on the Bitcoin charts, and it's just been broken to the downside, so we're going to jump into that. And also a little bit of my indicators and how they could have potentially helped you in the markets. So let's get into it. So we're on the Bitcoin 4-hour chart at the moment, and it's as easy as this, guys. I've literally just put two vertical lines separating these blue from red uptrends and downtrends. Now just jump into the 15-minute time frame, and I can show you the signals that I've received today from my indicators. Just zoom out a little bit, and here we can see in the uptrends we're only looking for buys, and in the downtrends we're only looking for sells, as I've said in my previous videos. So here we have three entries, all take profit above 50 pips, even this one down here. We enter the position when the 80% crosses on the stochastic oscillator, and when we enter this downtrend here, which was the recent downtrend now that we've had on Bitcoin over the past few days, actually around a week now we've had it, and we've received two sell signals here and here that we can just zoom into now, and I can show you the entry that we have on the stochastic oscillator, which would be here. As soon as we cross back down, we'd enter, and our take profit 1 and 2 and 3 is a little bit further down, just missing the dip on the Bitcoin now. And our second entry is here. Our stop loss will usually be at the previous high up here, and if it's too far away, basically you're going to use the pivot points, which the indicators also provide. So this one did actually, we can go into and check how much profit. They're both in line with each other, so I'm just going to go down now. And we probably would have adjusted on take profit 2, which is 328 pips on 2, so that's 650 pips, which on a 0.10 lot, you're looking at $650 for just 2 trades on Bitcoin. And like I said, you can receive signals from hundreds and hundreds of different pairs. Whatever you run the indicators on, you receive signals in a little pop-up box like I showed you in my last video. Okay, so now let's jump into Bitcoin charts. So as you guys know from my past video, this was the symmetrical triangle pattern that we were looking for a breakout in. These ones do tend to break to the upside, and that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this resistance, or the trend line that it's currently finding a resistance on, to be broken, and then we could possibly start to see some higher numbers around the 46K resistance. However, it's headed down. It's broken I would say it's one of the major supports around the 32K, and it looks to be heading further down. If we see a rejection now and this support turns into a resistance, then we'll definitely be seeing 30, maybe even the 29K, and if we're going to see that and we make a new low, then we all know what that means. Then we're likely to be bearish for a little while, and it's going to take even longer now to recover this bearish, the bearish few weeks that we've had. So it's not looking too good. I do hope, however, this dip here was just due to the fact that Trump said that Bitcoin was a scam. We've had we've had lots of FUD lately that could drive the price potentially down. Trump didn't actually mention that it was the cryptos in general. He did just say it was Bitcoin, so that could potentially be why Bitcoin has, taken a dive today. But it's driven most of the altcoins down with it, as it normally does. So potentially what we're going to be looking at in the next few months is the dominance in Bitcoin being taken away. Obviously it has gradually been happening over the past few months and weeks anyway, but I think we'll start to see it more and more. We'll start to see Ethereum rising, we'll start to see Cardano rising, and lots of other different types of coins and tokens that will be competing in the markets and taking a portion of the dominance. In our last video we were planning on buying the rejection, like I said, but it didn't play out, so we're currently just waiting. You really got to be patient in these markets, and patience pays off, what can I say? So with that, we basically just clear up today's video. If you're not in my Telegram, then I'll leave the link for that below. Support the channel, share it with your friends, subscribe, like, and I'll see you probably tomorrow or the day after.